friends, I hope you're having a good weekend. So today I'm going to try to attempt a pin curl style on my hair. And many people do this style with traditional curling irons, and I think that's the most common way to do it. But since I don't have a curling iron of the right size, I have like a really tiny curling iron, which is like a 1/2 inch size curling iron. So instead, I'm gonna use this Calista Perfector Pro, which is basically a curling iron. It's like a hot brush. It has these bristles here, but there's no like clip like a traditional curling iron, but I think this will still work for me. So I would say if you try this style, you can try it with a curling iron or something like this. The other way to do it is with like a pencil flat iron as well. Okay, so I'm gonna need, by the way, you're going to want to do this on like day old hair, so I wouldn't wash your hair the day of because the curls will have a harder time holding. So I would suggest washing your hair the day before and then just combing your hair out. I didn't put much in my hair yesterday either, so it's gonna be easy to work with. All right, so let's get started. I basically am going to curl each curl, and then I got these little pin curl clips. They look like this. Specifically for pin curls, and I think you can use bobby pins, but these will just be easier to use because you can just put the clip right under the curl and let the curl set. All right, so by the way, I have never done this before, so you're gonna be watching me do this for my first time. All right, so let's get started. So I'm gonna start up at the top here, and my goal will be to put the curl underneath or on the side here. I won't be going back. So I could either go it completely from the side, like this way, and go this way. I think for the back here, I'm gonna go forward. So let's see how this works. By the way, I have this set on 185 degrees. That's a pretty good curl. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my pin curl clip. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I pinned it right underneath the curl. I think for this one, I'm gonna keep going down. By the way, I love this tool, this Calista Perfector Pro. It has become like my favorite tool right now. It's just so easy to use. There we go. I'm one of those people that can't talk and do something at the same time very well. So yes, this Calista brand is absolutely awesome. I've only had one thing from this brand, but I am so impressed with the quality of this thing that I got on and ordered the hot air brush, which I've done reviews on other hot air brushes before, but I really wanted to try it from this brand. Obviously, it's a lot more pricey than the regular cheaper tools, but sometimes it helps to get something that's high quality so that you know it'll last for years and years and years. This particular tool was about right around 100 US dollars. People that have longer hair seem to like curl up long pieces of hair and then pin it, and they do it with curling irons too. I watched a ton of videos, but there weren't very many kind of tutorials on how to do this with short hair. So that's why I wanted to do this. I also got several subscribers asking for me to do a video on this. I'm sure they will be happy to see that I finally did one. So while I'm working on my hair, I'm just gonna talk about how my week went. I had a really good week. It was definitely less stressful work-wise than last week. I feel like I just had a better handle on things this week, and I wasn't completely lazy yesterday on my Saturday. I ended up being active most of the day. I did lots of the house cleaning tasks, and let's see, I cleaned my house. Not like a major cleaning, but you know, I did the floors and I mopped and, you know, I freshened up the bedrooms and I did the bathrooms. So I woke up this morning going, okay, this is not bad. Waking up on a Sunday morning thinking, I don't have to be completely busy all day on my Sundays, so that's nice. I congratulate myself for doing something on a Saturday this time. How has your week been? Comment down below. I'd like to hear from you. My hair is badly needing a haircut and a color. I was gonna color it this weekend, but I think I'm gonna do it next weekend. I have been enjoying my hair being a little longer because you can do more things with it, more styles. Like especially like this, it would be hard to do this on some of my previous cuts where the top was really short. I have been enjoying that a little bit, but the back has gotten really long and I'm used to the back being shorter, so I think I'm gonna get my mom to cut my hair again next weekend. And when she cut my hair last time, it wasn't like a major cut, it was just a little tiny trim really. So I think I will have her cut a lot off the back and maybe leave the top a little bit longer. It has been raining here in Arkansas for like 5 days straight, and today is the first day it's sunny. So I opened up my curtain back there. Don't know if you can see the trees in the background. If you've never been to Arkansas, it's really, really beautiful here. There's lots of trees and hills and streams and lakes. It's gorgeous. But I haven't really gotten to enjoy the outdoors all that much lately. We did go on a walk yesterday, so that was nice between the two big rain showers we had. We have a lake nearby, and we bought a kayak last year, and our plans are to do a lot of kayaking this summer, as well as fishing. So my husband just bought a bunch of fishing stuff, and I think it would just be good. And you can still safely be away from people on a lake, you know? You can try to dock in the kayaks away from where all the main people get into the lake. And I think it'd be a good activity for us to do this summer. I'm hoping we can start getting out there soon if the weather cooperates. I think so far this is going well. I'm not sure how I'm going to pin the back. I might not be able to pin the back very well. I will give it a try though. This Calista tool, it can do like, it's doing distinct curls right now because I'm letting it sit there for a while. But you can do a lot looser curls with this thing. It doesn't have to be kind of tight curls like this. I'll try to do this one again. So what are you guys doing this summer? Do you have any activities planned? Do you live by the beach? Do you have parks nearby? How do you get outside and get that fresh air? I was telling you guys last week about how my mom does gardening. And so out of curiosity, do you have a garden? If you do have a garden, how much time do you spend in it? I think it's wonderful to have some kind of activity outdoors that you can get that fresh air. Coming along. Okay, so I think I've gotten everything in the front. Now I'm gonna start trying to do this in the back. So I'll just show you one curl and then I'll turn back around. So I'm gonna do my best to use these little clips on the back of my head, but it may not work. We'll see how this goes. Kind of hard to see. It's one of those things like if you're doing something with your hands, it'd be very hard to see in the mirror. So I can't hold a mirror. I think the reason people use these clips is so that you get the curl, it's still hot, you use the clip, and then it holds the curl while the curl dries. I think that's the reason why a lot of people do use these clips, because it really sets the style. At the bottom, I'm not gonna clip it here. I'm just turning the hair under. All right, I'm gonna take a quick look at the back to see if I got most of the curls in. All right, it looks like I did. So the next step is I'm gonna spray my hair with hairspray. By the way, this is the one I've been using lately, is Hairitage by Mindy McKnight. It's Wiggle Room Flexible Hold Hairspray, and I got this at Walmart. All right, so I think the next step here is if your hair's not cool, you know, leave it for like 5 or 10 minutes. But my hair seems to be pretty cool. There's no hot spots here from the curling iron. And I'm gonna just go ahead and take all the clips out. All right, so I now have to figure out whether I'm going to comb through this. I think I'm gonna finger comb through this because I don't wanna completely lose all the curls that I just did. The goal is to have kind of like a retro mod look. Maybe I'm gonna use this wide tooth comb here to carefully comb through the curls. All right, I think this is fantastic. It's super cute. It feels like there's a lot of volume to it, but it also looks retro. I think it's adorable, actually. I wasn't expecting it to come out this great. And it was not hard to do. I think I've been sitting here for 20 minutes. So let me show you the sides and the back, and then I'll give this a final spray. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I'd love to try this out with a regular curling iron, but I think this worked great, and you didn't have to worry about burning your fingers or anything because you can't burn yourself on this thing. Well, thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful week. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button, and that notification bell will let you know when my videos are released. I release my videos typically on Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay guys, thank you, and we'll talk to you later.